feel like this is like a puppet. Wow, I thought this was gonna be easier. Is it cute though? If we can make it that far, we can make the end. It just might take a while. Oh my gosh. All right, the second one took me about 18 minutes, so that was fun. All right, I'm gonna iron them down, and then we're going to sew down each side so it stays put. Alright, these are done. They're definitely, I think, thinner than they're supposed to be, but we're gonna make it work. So now we're going to move to the back. So where we ironed already, I'm going to get a piece of elastic. It's 1.5 centimeters wide and 25 centimeters wide. Alright, and I'm just gonna mark the middle real quick. I also attached one of these to my elastic just to be able to keep better hold of it as I go. Sew this all the way down. It looks so good. Elastic is so cool. Okay, let's go to the front. So I am going to attach these raw end, one we didn't sew on, to the top, like that. Try to make them even, but do it down so then we'll flip it up. You know what I'm saying? Wow, my light just went out. Well, we're gonna be dark now. So yeah. We're gonna just sew these down like a centimeter. This is gonna get crazy. We're gonna sew like everything together right now. So I think I'm basically just gonna sew around this entire thing. attach the back side. And so the cinchy part's gonna be up here. And basically just leave 1 inch here for the seams, which it actually lines up perfectly. Almost perfectly. Yeah, so like something like that. And it goes all the way to the bottom here. Okay, this part's gonna be really cool. So now we are going to take the other front piece that we did and go right sides together. So along each end again, like I'm gonna start here, go all the way around, leave these guys down. Yep, so all the way around the arms, all the way on the top, and same thing on the other side, around the arms and down that side we just did. All right, so just leave the bottom, the legs alone for now. Now I'm just going to do a little snipping on the corners that we just went over, because we're gonna fold it inside out. Snip, snip, snip. And in the armpits, just snip like this, like so it can fold in on itself a little bit, you know? Let's turn her inside out. So I realized the reason we have 2 front pieces is because this is gonna be the back, you're gonna see it. But the reason we have 2 is so that you'll see the nice colors, like when you change the baby's diaper, you know what I'm saying? So like when you undo the buttons here, it'll still be nice inside, so. Oh my God, it's gonna be so cute. Okay, start at the bottom here. And so all the way around, moving this out of the way. What we just folded over to make sure it stays in place where we folded it. Also, update on timing with laundry. We don't have a laundry machine in this apartment, so we had to go to the laundromat, and even going back and forth like doing this, it's already 10 p.m. here. I don't know why I'm so slow. Welcome to another episode of Late Night Crafting. Remember how I said the straps were looking a little thin? Yeah, well, that's because they weren't supposed to be the straps. They were supposed to be the part that I'm supposed to be doing now, which is like the seam over this guy. And now they're already stuck in between these and they look so good. I guess, okay, I just had an idea. I was thinking I'm gonna have to use the pieces that were supposed to be the straps for the straps, but the thin straps are kind of cute. So, and I think I can honestly avoid doing buttons because I don't think it needs buttons. I think this pattern is plenty. So I think we don't need to redo the straps. They're good. We just need to cut some of these that are the right size. That was a big recovery. Okay, I got 2 more pieces. So now we are going to take them and finish off the legs. So see this, like we have front and then back. We're gonna go along here and clip it up like that. So along that, once we do that, we'll like fold it in on itself and make a nice edge here. Okay, so I have 34 centimeters of elastic. The tutorial said 30, but I'm gonna do 34 because mine is round and I don't want it to like hurt her, you know? So I want it to be a little looser. And we're just going to put those in here and sew them in on the sides just like last time. Oh my gosh. Ooh, we're so close. Okay, so all we have left is these pieces with the interfacing that we ironed at the beginning. We're going to take this one we have like that, and very similar to what we did on the edges here is right where it's creased on the interfacing, where it meets the bottom, you're gonna sew basically right where the crease is. So it's basically just like a centimeter. Once it's sewed on there, just fold it backwards and sew along these sides, so then we can flip it inside out and hopefully it'll cover up any loose ends here. Mine's really close, but you're basically just gonna fold it over again onto this side and sew around every single edge. Oh my gosh. All right, so I'm not done, but how cute is this? And you can also have them cross in the back or just go straight down. Love the idea. All right, we got buttons, we got snaps, and I brought some thread with me home that'll match. And so yeah, I'm just gonna put the snaps on the bottom and 2 buttons on the back and cut some holes in the straps for the buttons and then sew around them so they don't fray. And then it's done! All right, so I actually already added the bottom snaps. I definitely like did not put this one in the middle. I don't know what I was doing, but whatever. We're gonna try to line these up. So start off with your needle and thread it, boom. And then I tie the ends together, and I like to do it not just once. Oh, almost lost it. I like to do a knot on top of like that knot. Ah! Oh no, I dropped it. I dropped it into like a box of pictures. I'm never gonna find that. Okay. So line it up on about there, something like that, and then start on this side because you won't be able to see it. I'm just gonna go through. Oh, that was actually perfect. Pull through, but not all the way, because you see this guy's just gonna fall. So let's try to hold it there, and don't pull it all the way through because we're gonna go back in to there, to like a different hole. Okay, pull it through, not all the way, and go through this part right here where the knot is. All right, and now we can pull it tight. So now it's kind of stuck on there, which is perfect. Once I go back and forth a few times, I'll show you how I tie it off. All right, we're looking good. Look at this side. I actually managed to make it look like an X. I think it looks great. So now we're back on this side to thread under something that's already there. So I'm gonna go like this, like that. Just find a random thread that's already tight, pull it all the way through, and then I try to go through that same one again, like that, and then go back through that loop a couple times if you can. And then you're done. Easy peasy. So I'm just gonna snip it pretty close. Oh my gosh, did I do it the wrong way? Oh no. Why do I always do this? This does not seem right. I totally did. Oh dear. All right. Well, the theory is the same. Just do it inside out. All right, we recovered. There you go. And it actually snaps the right way. Boom. Cool. All right, so I'm going to just add on the other two, make sure they line up, and then we'll add buttons. Got this hilarious bobblehead at a Rockies game. That's me. Remember how I did the straps wrong? So they're 6 inches longer than they're supposed to be. So I'm just going to measure out 6-ish inches and put the first hole right there. And then we'll add another one just to have like adjustable straps, you know? But I think actually before I cut the holes in here, I'm going to add the buttons about there, right below the elastic. You don't want to do it on the elastic, right? So kind of put it through that loop like we did below. So I was watching the video and she actually was going up and down just through the top, kind of like that. So why not, right? Make it a little faster. It's looking pretty good. Wrap it around a few times. Go underneath to tie it off on the back. And very similar to what we did before, I'm just gonna go under some of the stitches and tie it off. Sweet. There we go. I definitely should have used my sewing machine to do this because it honestly doesn't look amazing. But that was the first one I did, so I'm just gonna bust out a few more and I don't think it'll fray too much. Okay, wow. The second one I did looks much better. Still not amazing, but not too bad. How cute. Hopefully I can fit her for a while because this is pretty big, so I'm super excited. It's so stinking cute.